Now we talk about the for loop. So for loop is also called count controlled loop. So basically, it's iterate a specific number of the times. So we're using the keyword for statement to write count controlled loop. So the format, general format, was using a variable keyword in with specific listing right here. So we will talk about this. Uh, let's see the first example. We are using the for keyword for variable. So we can see number. Then we have in. Maybe we just put word in. Then using this one. So right here. Actually, right here is the array. So array is the collection of the same data type. So that means right here we can put apple, comma. This is a one collection. So we can use banana using the comma. We can say cherry. Now, right here, we're still using the colon, right? We try to print out each of word. We can just simply using word, then we run. So right here, you can see we print out them, line by line, each of them. So that means we iterate each of the word in this collection, you know. So if you have three word right here, it's three times. If you have four, so you can see kiwi. Now, if we run it again, would be four times. But it's also the way we can just count. You can see right here, a is equal to 0. And right here, we're trying to print out a is equal to a plus 1. Then we print out a again. So basically, we'll tell you how many times we will go over this loop. 4 times, right? So even though we can do something like this, would then have a, since a is integer, we try to combine here, right here. Okay. Now let's see what happened. Maybe we can try to do this. First one. Okay. So as we said, the for loop is count controlled loop. That means we can control how many times for these iterations. So how to control? So there's another method we will introduce, which is range. So range will return the iterable object. Okay, it contains a sequence of the value that can be iterated over. So this one has three different arguments you can put, 1, 2, 3. So I will introduce right here. So for, again, we're using for, we're using number, in, right here, we're using a range. In a range, if it's just 1, that means you start right here. Let's see. right here, used as ending limit. So we can try to print out num. Let's see what's going on. It's 0. So that means they start at 0 and only print one number. If I push 2, it would start with 0, then go to 1. So 0 and 1 would be two numbers. So they will, uh, you know, increase it by 1 every time until reach the limit. So for example, if it's 2, so it would be 0, 1. If it's 6, so basically with 0 to 5, total has 6 number. So which tell us in right for this loop we will iterate 6 times. Right? So if we have 2 arguments, that means right here we have 1 to 6. Let's see what's going on right here. See, so this one we defined the starting number, which is 1, and the ending number would be a number ahead of the 6, which is 5. Okay, so which totally will just tell you this is include one is include, 6 is excluded. Okay, so right here we can try more. We can start with 2, we end with 9. So we should put 10 over there. That means end with 9. We can test, right? So again, we know we're using this way to control how many times. So for this one, basically we have 2 to 9, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times. So what we can do is, for example, we want to print out something 8 times. We can just simply say hello. Hello world. I want to print out 8 times. It's 8 times, right? Even we can, there's a simple way we can do, just to put the 8. So it would be 8 times, right? If you want to make sure every time you try to mark down, you can put the first time would be A, and with 8 should be 9. Then right here, I'm trying to do is str, which is data type. We put num plus this is first time. So the num would be 1 to the 8 every time. So we can run again. So this is basically how many times we can use using a range.